Hi, I'm fucking bored in my hotel room. I got nothing to fucking do. And, I shaved recently. But weirdly, the one hair that's longer than the rest is a gray hair that I have had for some time. It's this fucking, you can probably, there, see right there. And I'm gonna pull it out for you right now. Ha! And there it is. It's fucking gray ass hair. Look at that. I'm an old man at 29. Stay thirsty, my favorite flavor of ice cream is fucking cookie dough. Who the fuck isn't that their favorite? It's fucking the best. You got chunks of cookie dough and chocolate chip usually, but I didn't specify that it was chocolate chip cookie dough, so fuck it. Cookie dough. Why am I awake? Because being on tour is fucking weird, and you, at least me, I get 4 hours of sleep, and then I travel, and then I get nap for 2 hours, and then I'm up until like 5 a.m. And then I wake up and I get 4 hours of sleep, and then I do a show. That's why I'm awake, because touring's fucking weird and unnatural, and nobody. You gotta be in a plane and a train every fucking day. It's crazy. Someone asked how much milk I drink. Guess what? Because I did fucking paleo, which doesn't include dairy, I'm fucking lactose intolerant now. That's a thing that happens if you don't drink any or eat dairy products for like months at a time. You lose your tolerance for it. So now, if I eat fucking dairy, ice cream, or milk, or whatever, I get crazy farty. So, thanks, Paleo. You really killed it. Someone asked, am I excited for Rick and Morty Season 3? Hell yeah, I'm excited for Rick and Morty Season 3. In fact, and I'm walking around to show you this shit. I've been reading the Rick and Morty comic written by Zach Gorman. Volume 3 isn't written by him, but the first two were, and they're great, and I haven't read the third one yet. But, it's fucking great comic, and Season 3 is gonna be great. I'm not in it. I know people are probably gonna ask me that, but I'm not. I don't know. Whatever. I don't mind. I'm excited for it nonetheless because it's a funny ass fucking show. Someone asked if I'm doing well. That's really sweet. Thank you. I'm doing okay. I'm actually getting sick again for the third time, and I had antibiotics shipped to a CVS right down the street from my hotel, which was weird. But I got them, and I'm already starting to feel better. I've only taken one, and he said I would have rapid improvement. So, right after this, like literally right after this tour, I go out to Japan in 2 weeks. So I don't want to be patient zero in a horrible Japan outbreak. In any case, the other question that this person asked was, any plans on coming to the Southern Hemisphere? And the answer is probably yes. No actual plans yet, but why wouldn't I? I want to go to Chile, South Africa, Belize. Question is, if I could make one more Sequelitis, what would it be about? And what game? And what topic? The answer is, I would make it about Sonic the Hedgehog. I hate Sonic, and I feel like there's a lot to say about the game itself. I'm also reading this book right now. Hold on, let me grab it. I love this. It's called Console Wars. I'm reading that right now, and it's about Sega versus Nintendo. You can see that right there when they were duking it out for the Genesis, NES, Super Nintendo days, and it has a whole thing about Sonic and how blah blah blah, and that's really interesting. And I wish if I made it, I would bring a little bit of that information into there, because a lot of the development process for Sonic was apparently like super. I mean, it was a really business oriented, because they were trying to make a mascot to beat Mario. Anyway, super interesting book so far, and I would make it about Sonic because it would be fucking hilarious. Because Sonic is fucking hilarious. Thanks. Question: would I like an old-fashioned weedys hurgusburgus? First of all, it's not right. It's not what it is. It's an old-fashioned hamburger. And second of all, hell yeah. The other night, I was at a hotel in Portland, and it was really late. It's hard for me to come up with words on the fly. Um, so I was walking around Portland because I was hungry, and then there was a Wendy's down the street that was open, and I was like, "Fuck yeah!" But the inside wasn't open, and they don't let you just walk through the drive-through. Like it was raining, and I just like walked up to the window, and I was like, "Hey," and then they pointed to this little thing that was like, "For safety reasons, you must be in a vehicle," and I was like, "Oh man." So I went back to the front of the line, and there was a guy who was like deciding what he wanted. He wasn't at the intercom, and I was like, "Hey, dude," and he sort of gave me the like no eye contact, like, what's up?" Because I looked like a homeless person, and I was like, "If I give you $20, will you get me a number two?" And he was like, "Oh yeah, sure." And so he got it for me, and I was like, "Keep the change," and he was like, "No way," and I was like, "Thanks." And his name was Austin, and he was really nice. And I got old fashioned Wheaties hurgusburgus because of it, and I ate it, and I had a monster. What's been the most memorable moment from this tour? Um, I got to be greedy and say the Paramount Theater in Huntington, New York. It's an amazing theater. I fucking loved it. First of all, and second of all, so the thing is, we've played a bunch of theaters so far, and we've sold out most of them. And so far, the venues have been really like kind and gracious and grateful of what we've done. Like, I mean, hats off to you guys. Like, literally every venue has said like your fans are so fucking nice. Like they're the best attendees we've ever had to any shows ever. They're so polite and they say thank you and they clean up their shit. And it's like, dude, you guys are making us look good. First of all, and second of all, so because of that, we're like, when we go to these clubs and stuff, they have like posters and images of like people that perform there regularly, and I'm looking at those and I'm like, oh man, wouldn't it be awesome if we got one of those? And the Paramount was the first one to give us one. They made us a poster and we signed it, and they were like, we're putting this shit up. And not only that, but they gave us a brick from like their old establishment, and they like etched our name on it and shit, like with the date that we performed. It was so fucking cool. um and I was like, man, this is the best. Fuck yeah, the Paramount. So shout out to the Paramount, Huntington, New York, Long Island. It was great. And there was like a fucking fair going on, like right down the street, right next to a fucking cemetery. Like shit was unreal. So Brent and I walked down to by the cemetery and then went to this festival. It was like Apple Festival or some shit. I don't fucking know. But I had egg cream, and that was delicious. And it was charming. And I saw couples holding hands and watching live music and going on rides, and it was adorable, and it made me fucking happy. It was a great times. Paramount, Huntington, New York. How do I motivate myself on a Grump session when I'm not feeling it? Well, that's rare. Especially lately. I've been really enjoying Grumps lately. But honestly, it's just nice because I have Dan there, and Dan and I like to make each other laugh, and that helps a lot. We usually like show up at a certain time, and then we don't start for like an hour and a half just because we're fucking dicking off. And that's sort of how we get warmed up. And also, if I'm psyching myself out for some reason, for some unrelated reason, some fucking emotional thing or something else is going on in my life, or I'm stressed out beyond belief because of some other fucking shit, who knows? It happens. I'll take some time aside and I'll meditate. We got two quiet rooms. One's the Grump room, and then one's another room that we sort of use for storage right now, but we're gonna probably use for some other recording stuff. It's where like Vernon fills Hot Pepper Gaming and stuff. I go in that room and I'll like meditate a little bit, and that'll usually calm me down and bring me back to earth. But like honestly, I mean, when you got a good partner like Dan, like it's you just you get there. You just get there. If you know, I mean, if I'm like sick or whatever, we'll just take it easy. And we've got each other's backs. Like if I'm sick or if he's sick, we'll be like, "Don't worry, I'll fucking carry it." Like just be there. My boy Mr. Steak asks if I could draw one thing for the rest of my life, what would it be? Um, that's a really tough question because I think my knee jerk reaction is cute girls, but I think it would probably be like architecture. I really like cities and shit, and like towns. And I want to get into. I didn't have an interest as a kid, so I never practiced. So I have no idea how to draw that stuff, and to start from zero is tough for me now because I don't have a whole lot of free time to do that kind of stuff. I don't have a whole lot of free time to practice drawing people and like animation and stuff. This November, I'm gonna try to like take a month out to like really get back into drawing. Um, but I honestly think it would be like architecture, buildings, cities, houses, structures, and like vehicles maybe. Because I don't know, just something about that. But I also like the like clash of like some of my favorite art is like art of like scenery, and then there's sort of like a centerpiece like person. I don't know. I like really lonely art, weirdly. So I like art where there's like a little person and they're alone on like a rainy street or something. That's like my favorite kind of art. So probably that. Thank you. What is the best worst face that I can pull? That's a good question. Uh, Making faces is hilarious to me because you can like, I mean, depending on anything. I mean, it's like right now I'm just kind of comfortable, so I'm not like it's like I got a fat neck and like I don't really care. The camera's kind of close, but if I like kind of do this and I like, hey guys, now I'm like a YouTube vlogger and I look really thin and handsome, or I could be like, hey guys, what's up? Or I mean, so a face made me laugh today because Vernon I did the you know when you put your fingers on somebody's knee and then you do this. I did that to Vernon today, and I'm not sure if it was the first time it ever happened to him, but he did this face that was like, it fucking made me crack up. It was on a train, so I'm sure I disturbed some people. But yeah, here's some faces for you, I guess. That's a good one. How do you like that? Is that good? My mother would be proud. Unironic favorite meme. I like the meme where it's like, yo, pass the aux cable, and then it's like, yo, you better not play trash, and then it's like, full hour of home improvement grunts, and then it's like a picture of a guy, and he's like, I like that one. Um, I don't know. Uh, Gremlin Diva, I like. That's a scrub meme right there. The fuck memes that any like Kermit reaction picture is always really funny to me. Uh, and any like anyone that's like when you nut and she keeps sucking. That shit cracks me up so much. I don't know why. That it's I don't know. Those are the good ones. Also, my favorite meme is Charlie bit my finger. Yo, favorite Overwatch character, easy. Farah, she's my babe, yo. She's Egyptian and she don't take no sass from nobody. She's a strong, independent woman who don't need no man. and she's got cool armor, and justice reigns from above. I like Farah because I used to play Tribes, and she reminds me of Tribes. And I went back and played Tribes recently because of Farah, and I was really good at it because of Farah. And then because I played Tribes for a little bit, and I came back to playing Farah, I was better at playing Farah. So if you just switch off playing Tribes and playing Farah in Overwatch, you'll get really good at both. I don't know why, but there's just something about like you have to lead shots, and I was always really good with rockets and like sort of doing the mental math in my head of like where characters are gonna be. I love doing I love having air fights with other Pharahs, and there was this one time where I swear to God this guy thought I was hacking because I fucking got like every single shot on him, and they were like really far away too. So she'd just pop up, and I'd be like, all right, there's a rocket that actually takes it back. You know what? There's a really good memory I had of playing GTA 5. Long story short, there was a guy who I saw on the map, and he was in a car, and then he just started speeding by, and he was like 2 or 3 blocks down, and so I was watching him on the map, and I had a rocket launcher, and then I was like, now, and I fired, and then it just went for like 5 seconds, and then I just saw his like little blip on the radar, like going slow, going slow, going slow, and then like boom, it like fucking direct hit him, and I was like, yes. And it was like the most triumphant video game moment for me of all time. So I like shooting rockets. Farah Amari, is that her last name? What's my opinion on all the memes about me? I fucking love that shit. I'll tell you what, man. If there's anything that makes me happier, it's like iterating on like cultural iterations on things. I love because it's like pure creativity, and that seems sort of counter because people say like, oh, you're just stealing. Like when people iterate on memes, they're like, ah, memes aren't creative, but they are. You take a meme and then you shape it into something else. It's like a creative exercise because you can't. People think creativity is like something from nothing, but like no, creativity is mostly iterations, like remixes and stuff like that. So whenever I see memes of stuff that like I did or like I'm in or whatever, I fucking love it because it just means people are being creative, um, and that's super. I love spreading creativity everywhere. So the more memes, and plus like it's funny to me when memes are hard to track. So there's that angel. I could be your angel. I could be your devil, or your devil thing. There are people that think that's the first one. So there's like people in like Facebook, like mom Facebook groups that like share that picture and shit. It's like, oh my god, this is so funny. So I love it. More memes, please. I like some more, please. Some more memes. What am I gonna be? My buddy Nathan Barnett, what's up? He asked me, what am I gonna be for Halloween? Uh, I'm gonna be in Japan for Halloween, so we're not gonna dress up. But Susie, we talked about being Overwatch characters. Like Susie got like a Soldier 76 costume, and then she was like, I don't want to be Soldier 76, and I was like, what? But I think we should be Overwatch characters because we love Overwatch. I wish I could be Farah. I wish I could be like a guy Farah. That would be fucking rad as shit. Except I'm white and a dude, and sort of fat, so my armor would be all, it would look all dumb. But I don't know. Fuck it. I a vampire. I could cut 2 little holes in a sheet and be a ghost. Who are the top 5 celebrities that I would have a slumber party with? 1, Jason Momoa. 2, uh, Cillian Murphy. 3, Chris Evans. 4, Gacked. 5, another handsome, dreamy man. And then I would fuck them all. Like, comment, and subscribe. Alright, listen, Sky does Minecraft. Motherfucker. Cookie dough is the shit. If you whoever decided to put cookie dough in a fire is a fucking idiot, because that shit already is delicious, and I think they did it just so they wouldn't get salmonella, because sometimes you can get sick from eating cookie dough. But I'm pretty sure they make this shit in ice cream to be good and healthy. Anyway, like, comment, and Crendor asks, if I could be a different dinosaur than a raptor, what dinosaur would I be? Easy, Parasaurolophus. Ego Parasaurolophus. What about Sequelitis? How about no, that's it. Fuck you, Ross. I could be Rick and Morty too. Here's my top 10 Rick and Morty impressions right now. YouTube exclusive. Here we go. This is Rick.
Oh, hey Morty, what are you doing, Morty? Oh God, oh jeez, oh I'm drunk. I can't burp on command, Morty. Oh,
And here's Mortimer. Morden. Oh, gee, Rick, I don't know. It's kind of weird that we're doing this thing. Here's here's the dad. Well, I'm lame. And here's here. What's my opinion on Jacksepticeye? I think he's fucking great. I fucking love that guy. He makes me smile every time I see him. Oh man, what a treat. I fucking every time. Oh man, I love it too. I love it too when like we hang out and then he makes a video about it later, and it just makes me feel good because like he tells it to me in person, but then he goes online and he makes a video and he's like, "Oh man, I just hung out with these fucking guys and they're so fucking nice. Oh man, I wish they would be my fucking friend." But it's like, dude, we are friends, man. We are friends. You don't gotta wish for friendship, man. You don't gotta go online and ask for friend. It's already there. We're cool, brother. Pound it out. Pound it out. Love you, bro. All right, that's it. This has been the worst idea ever. It was really fun, but I'm trying to rest my voice, and this was a horrible idea to do that. So I'm gonna stop. Maybe I'll do this again when I get bored again at a hotel. Maybe I'll do it in the Nihon with Susie, because she'll be with me in the Nihon, and it'll be fun. Anyway, thanks for joining me. Thanks for asking questions. You guys are great. I hope to see a lot of you in Seattle tomorrow, which I guess is technically today because it's fucking 4 a.m. See ya.